Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is our last episode of this series, and today we are taking on Ragnarok, which is very exciting. So we're all set up and ready to go for the Ragnarok fight. We do have a brand new weapon that I want to show you that we did get from the Moon Lord off camera, and that is this guy, the Life and Death. It fires 4 projectiles. You can kind of see him diverge there at the end of the pattern. So the 2 in the middle will deal damage, whereas the 2 on the outside would heal teammates if we had any. But of course we don't, so that's okay. So let's go do this. I mean, we've got all of our items and accessories. I say we jump right into it here and see how this goes. Alright, so from what I've seen, they don't seem to be too terribly fast, but oh my gosh, I'm getting stuck on my platforms. We're using our Life and Death here to put out some damage if we can. You can see Aqueous, I think, is the bottom bar there, yeah. So Aqueous is the one that's going to respawn on us here before anything happens. I don't know, I mean, this isn't too hard to dodge yet, so I guess that's a good thing. But I have to assume things are going to start ramping up as soon as these things start dying, so there is, of course, that. Now that these guys are kind of starting to get lower on life, we're starting to see some of their other effects, which is cool. I like it, I like it, I like it. I want this to be a challenging fight. So we're using our Life and Death, and it seems to be doing okay. It does drink mana a heck of a lot quicker than our Cosmic Flux Staff, so I might give that a go. Oh my gosh, get away from all of the things. So I'm not sure which one's gonna do more damage. I guess when I hit them, this one's probably better. Oh, I gotta put my buffs on. Oh no! Is that a bad idea? What just happened? This is bad. I don't know what happened. It's like I turned my buffs on and everything got crazy. So I don't know. Maybe we should fight this without buffs. I don't know. Okay, so something just died, and I don't know what died. Oh no, what is that attack? Where's my mouse? I don't know if you guys have that problem, but when I'm fighting bosses, I have a tendency to lose where my mouse is. Let's put some distance between us here. And again, I mean, at the end of the day, we're still not really dipping too low. Like, hitting our buffs was definitely the point where we got the lowest. If you came here to find out how Ragnarok works and how you should fight him, you're on the wrong channel, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there's one of them. Something just died. Something just died. We are killing things slowly. But somehow I took a bunch of hits, or I took a bunch of damage. Oh, get away from that! I have got to make a better arena for this. This is so bad. What are all of those little, like, ball things? Oh my gosh, I am so low on health. Wow, the lag. Like, what am I supposed to do? They won't die. Oh, we are down to 20 mana potions. Oh boy. How about that? So maybe we switch to this guy for a little bit. This does actually seem to do better against these little... I don't know what they are. I genuinely don't know what they are. Keep our water buff on here. I think we're doing okay. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how to tell. I'm gonna switch back to our Life and Death because I'm very bad at being a ranger. Or a mage, I guess. But yeah, the whole sort of fun of Terraria is like thinking you're in a good spot and then the boss just does something and surprises you. And I have to imagine this one's gonna do the same. Need some mana. Let's please kill him. There we go. There's another one down. 2 out of the 3 parts. Okay. That is good news for us. Of course, they will continue to attack us, but I'm going to let our mana regen just a little bit here, because we're getting low on mana potions. There he is. You know what? It might work good enough, because I would really want to save at least a couple mana potions. I literally have only the 2 in my hotbar that you see right there. So I'm going to just take a hit to the face. I'm also going to try to avoid using those, so we are going to Holy Hammer the rest of this fight out. Second round of buffs on, because this fight is taking forever, and I guess I need to start doing my circles, because this dude is shooting all sorts of... They look like the Santa... Oh, no, what is that? They look like the Santa NK1 animations. Let's see, back to the Holy Hammer, because again, I really don't want to... Oh, I already used a mana potion. Gosh. Leave! What am I doing? Oh my goodness, I'm so used to just using mana potions. Oh my gosh, we're getting very, very low. Things are getting crazy. I mean, we could pop the Whispering Dagger, I guess. Keep getting stuck on these things. What am I doing? Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can pull back some health, maybe, as they take another hit. Oh my gosh. There's some defense for us. Things definitely got crazier. I was asking for it, wasn't I? You know what? Let's try for a sneaky little heal here. Oh, I just popped my mana on. Oh, no. Oh, that is so not good. We have to fight the final version of Ragnarok with literally no mana, and I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. That's so hard to see. A little bit of camouflage there. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're about to die. No. All of our items and stuff make us super tanky at this stage of the fight, so like we're still kind of hard to kill. I should have died like 4 times already. Because I literally can't see like where the projectiles are, which is unfortunate. Yeah, okay. So I think, do I need to like kill these things first or something? I don't know. Because I don't think I did any damage to the final version of him. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I believe I've figured it out. So I think those things that encircle you, it looks like they heal Ragnarok. So what I need to do is basically have a way of clearing off those little orbs as soon as they come around me, and that'll allow me to damage Ragnarok without it being healed. And then when they respawn, I just gotta rinse and repeat. So I think the best choice for this is going to be the Terrarium Holy Scythe, I think. So yeah, we'll give this another go. We've got another Doomsayer's coin. I bought a bunch of mana potions from the wizard, and I might buy more of them. I might go sell some stuff and buy a few more because I really don't want to run out. Yeah, so I'm going to get us prepped, and then let's skip ahead. We'll cut through the beginning part of the fight and get back to the final form. I put my buffs on. I can't believe we're here fighting the final boss of Thorium. It feels like so long since we started this, so very, very, very cool. I am excited to have done this with you guys. And I hope you all enjoyed this series, because this was definitely tons and tons and tons of fun. So I'm trying to decide whether we want to pop Whispering Dagger as soon as the final form comes out, or if this is something that, I don't know, we should maybe wait a bit. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, at least we're in the second phase now. Like, I can't tell if it's these things. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Why am I not moving? Oh no. See, like, I don't know if it's these things. Like, am I supposed to be shooting these to keep it from healing? I don't think so. I think it's the smaller ones. I should really stop dying, though. Oh my goodness. We are very hard to kill in the lower parts of our life, which I think is very, very funny, but we died there. What in the world was that? I mean, what are all these things? Boundless Entity. What are these? Omega Sigils. Okay, so we might need to do some research, because I don't know, there's way too many things happening in this. So let me take a peek at that. We'll see how that goes. Like, what in the world? There's just so many things to shoot at. Like, how am I supposed to know which thing I want to pew? Oh, gosh. Okay. That's insane. How am I supposed to beat this nerd? Once more into the breach, and we are going to try something different this time. I don't want to make predictions, but what we're going to do is basically kind of go all out on the damage side. So yeah, we're going to use the Whispering armor set rather than the Celestial set. And I'm hoping that's gonna do enough for us. I don't know if it will, but there's only one way to find out. Did one of them not spawn? What happened? Why didn't Omnicide spawn? What's going on? Oh, there he is. Okay, we don't get our mana reduction in this set like we do our other ones, so we're gonna be cooking mana potions like absolute fiends. I've got like 500 of these things, so we'll see how many we cook through using this. This is sort of just an experiment. Please, we're so close. We can actually do this. This fight is absolutely doable. My confidence is so high. Oh no! We're so close. Oh, that's so infuriating. Gosh. Oh no. We did it. Finally. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry you guys didn't get to see the initial reaction for that. It was going to take so many tries to get through that I knew there was no way I'd be able to bring myself to do commentary over like 20 attempts. So yeah, Dying Reality was, I mean, it's just a whole different level. So doing the healer class solo in normal mode is a perfectly reasonable challenge, I think. Doing it in expert mode is still a reasonable challenge, kind of up until the point you get to Ragnarok. So the major sort of like, I don't know, there's a hint of bitterness to finishing this. Not just because the series is over, but in order to finally actually beat Ragnarok, I had to use the Fallen Paladin armor set. And it feels a little bit weird that in order to beat the final hardest boss, the boss of all bosses, you have to use an armor set that is like 2 or 3 behind the latest one that you have. I don't know. I kind of get it, and to be completely fair, it is absolutely possible to beat the final form of Ragnarok with the Whispering set or the Celestial set. I just didn't have the patience. So, like, the Fallen Paladin set, the big thing that kind of sets it apart is it gets a 15% damage reduction on top of everything else. So with the Worm Scarf, we're literally just immediately shedding off 30% of the damage, and then we get literally the highest defense score the healer can get. So it's kind of like, it was kind of the easiest option. Obviously, still one I could beat it with. But it's just a little bit disappointing because it felt like I was using an armor set that shouldn't have been the best of the best at the time, you know? I did have a couple close calls with the Whispering set. There were a couple attempts at Dying Reality where I got it under a quarter health with the Whispering set and just going with like an all-out glass cannon sort of setup, but at some point you just take a hit, take another hit, and then you're dead. Like, there's just no coming back from it when your defense is that low. But it's absolutely possible. You could do this with the Whispering set or the Celestial set. I just don't have the patience or skills, so yeah. All of our accessories to beat Ragnarok, we used the Fallen Paladin armor set, we had the Spirit Band from the Lich, the Fragrant Corsage, the 2 healer super accessories, the Archangel's Heart and the Archdemon's Curse. We also had the Worm Scarf, and finally the Terrarium Defender. You might have noticed we didn't use the Saving Grace in the fight, and it's a really good item if you can find a way to quickly and easily and frequently heal yourself. That item will give you an extra 20 points of defense, which is absolutely huge. Like, that's a big deal. But the problem is you have to find a way to heal yourself, and there's not a lot of great ways that you can do that without stopping your damage for a time, and to me, damage was sort of your best line of defense in this fight. So yeah, I think you could definitely pull it off with the Saving Grace, and it's an item that you should consider using if you do have an easy way to do that. And for us, we were using the light pet that spits out little orbs of healing. I ended up switching away from that because I kept running into my little blocks that were holding my heart lanterns and stars in a bottle. And so instead of leaving those in the arena and just constantly running into them, what I did was I switched our light pet to this thing called the Demo's Guidance. And it's basically just a light pet, and you can see it floating around here. And it just gives you both buffs. That's it. So I was able to take those hard blocks out of our arena, which helped with mobility by a wide margin, if you could guess. So yeah, that was kind of my method in the end of it, was get the star in the bottle and the heart lantern from your light pet, and then just forget about the 20 points of defense, just deal with it like a normal fight. So that is more or less how we got through this. Of course, we did use the Cosmic Flux Staff and the Life and Death. So those were our 2 primary weapons. I did use the Holy Sight to clear off the little bubbles that spawn around you when you're fighting on Dying Reality. And then, of course, we used our Whispering Dagger to just boost up our damage right there at the end of the fight. And our Shoulder Guardian, the little Devil's Wand. Our little guy right there. We did use the Recuperate, I think, a couple times. I had it on me the whole time, so there was that. I apparently had a close call and saved myself 33 times since we started this world file, at least. We lost a lot of those stats from our old file, which is sad. I wanted to see what the final healer card looked like, but that's okay. It is what it is. But you're all tired of hearing me talk. Let's take a look at the final treasure bag. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we get all of our essences, and I think you always get 20 in this bag, I think is what I read. We get the Dormant Hammer, which we can combine to make the Mjolnir. We have the Omega Core, which is very, very cool, and it's like a super fast movement accessory. And then, of course, we have the Mask of Death. Alright, so we're here. Let me take a look and find our final armor set. It's in here somewhere. Where's my healer stuff? Here we go. The Dreamweaver set. So there's actually 2 helmets for this, which I think is really, really cool. So we'll start with let's just start with the breastplate. And I love that each of these only costs 1 of each of the materials. I think that's kind of a cool thing. It's like, hey, you finish this. Like, you don't have to go grind it or anything. So let's see. The hood gives us decreased mana, increased mana regen, little bit extra life. The helmet gives us damage, so the helmet is your offensive sort of thing, whereas the hood is your healing or support sort of thing. So I think we'll get ourselves a helmet. And we will put these on, and you can see our defense is now 104 compared to 109. So the Fallen Paladin still has more defense even than this last one, but I'm sure our damage looks nice. 272 on the Mythical Cosmic Flux Staff, 202 on the Life and Death. Fantastic stuff. And I believe we have some weapons in here that we should be able to create as well. The Lucidity with a massive 517 damage. That is insane. The Reality Slasher, our new scythe. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Unbound Fantasy. This looks like a healing spell of some kind, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what that does. We'll figure it out here in a minute. And what else do we have? I think there was one more thing up here. The Dreamcatcher. I believe that is everything from this boss. So let's go take a look and see what these things do. Alright, so we got all these up here. So let's take a look. This is the Dreamcatcher. So it looks like it just sort of summons this big ring of damage, which is pretty cool. It doesn't look like it moves around a whole lot. Here's some enemies for us, though. What does this do? Oh, this is... I put it in the wrong order. I'm stupid. Staying within the Dreamcatcher will completely heal you if you take fatal damage. Probably not going to do much in the way of damage to these guys. So... that's interesting. So basically this is like, hey, I'm about to die. I'm going to put this around me. And then if you die, you don't. Let's see here. So this is the actual weapon, the Lucidity. Ooh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. What in the world? This is like, I think they're homing? Oh, this is so cool. So that is awesome, and tons of damage out of this thing, I'm sure. Oh, it's a lifesteal weapon. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, those are homing projectiles. Beautiful. So that's actually really interesting. This is sort of a lifesteal effect on this, or a life burn, rather. Then we have this guy here, which is our Reality Slasher. We got Ruthless on this one, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is the final scythe, and this has tons and tons of damage. So 554, it says 552. Insane. Let's take a look at the Unbound Fantasy. Heals ally life by 10% of their maximum life, and an additional 20% per empower level. Channels a glowing globule of unexplainable energy that empowers itself every second. The orb can empower itself a maximum of 2 times and heals all nearby allies. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. Okay, so there it's empowering. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that heals us. These guys are not going to do enough damage. Let me help you guys out. So let's channel this up. I don't think that healed me. Let's see if this one does, actually. Oh no, this one's not a heal. So this one just protects you if you're about to take fatal damage. Super cool stuff. That is everything. I am going to go back through and get all the rest of the healer items. There's one more thing with the healer class that I do want to do, and I'm going to save it for a separate video, and I want to just put together a comprehensive guide of everything that I've learned, all the weapons I've used, all the items that I've seen, all the ones that I haven't really had a chance to use, and just go through and do like a full guide on the healer, because there's seems to be a lot of interest in this class. So I'm going to put that together at some point. I don't know when that's going to come out, but that is something that I want to do, and I'll use this character for that video. So there'll be a full guide on the healer class if that's something you're interested in. So yeah, that is it for our series. Apologies for not showing the reaction, but I really wanted to get this video out today because it marks the 1-year anniversary of the first episode of this series ever being posted. So May 13th of last year was when I started the series, and I thought it was kind of fitting that we end it on the same date. So that's it, unfortunately. Man, it's been so long. It's been such a fun run that it's hard to see this one finish out, but I'm excited for the next one. And I mean, Master Mode's coming soon, so I think the reasonable choice is that we would do just a regular vanilla classless Master Mode run, see what that's all about, and then start tackling classes after that. The channel lately has been growing pretty quick, like relative to our size here, so I wanted to sort of maybe encourage some of you who've started watching this series and haven't hit subscribe. I wanted to give you a little something out of it. I think what I want to do, and I'm willing to make this offer now, even before I've touched 1.4, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers on the channel before I finish our 1.4 Master Mode series, I will turn on 10 times multiplier for mob spawning, so there will basically be 10 times the amount of mobs spawning, 10 times more enemies and events and all that stuff. I will turn that on and finish a Master Mode series with 10x multiplier if we can hit that 1,000 subs before I end it. So I thought that might be a little fun thing. I know you guys like watching me die. There's no secret about it. You don't have to hide it. So I thought that'd be a fun way to kind of jump into Master Mode and give you all a reason to subscribe if you haven't already. So if you guys can help me get to 1,000 subscribers, I am more than willing to turn on the hardest of the hard when it comes to Terraria 1.4 and take that on all the way through to Moonlord. So if you like that idea, hit subscribe. And yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for us for now. So if you guys have any questions about the series, any comments or anything like that, leave it below. And we're ready to start our next series. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.